When love with unconfined wings hovers within my gaze, and my divine Althea brings to whisper at the breeze, when I lie tangled in her hair and fettered to her eye, God's wanton in the air, no such liberty. When flowing cups run swiftly round, no allaying Thames, our careless hands with roses bound, our hearts with loyal flames. When thirsty grief in wine we steep, when health's sun drops from free, fish know no such liberty. Stone walls do not a prison make, nor iron bars a cage. Minds in our stands and quiet, take that for some hermitage. If I have freedom in my mouth and in my soul I'm free, angels alone that soar above enjoy such liberty. Lord Lovell stands in his own castle gate, combing his milk-white steed, when up came Lady Nancy Bell to wish her lover Godspeed, to wish her lover Godspeed. Where are you going, Lord Lovell, she said. Where are you going, cried she. I'm going, my Lady Nancy Bell, strange countries for to see, strange countries for to see. How long you'll be gone, Lord Lovell, she said. How long you'll be gone, cried she. But in a year or 2 or 3 at the most, I'll come back to my Lady Nancy. I'll come back to my Lady Nancy. Well, he hadn't been gone but a year and a day, strange countries for to see, when a strange thought came into his mind. He'd go see Lady Nancy, he'd go and see Lady Nancy. So he rode and he rode on his milk-white steed, till he came to London town. And there he heard St. Pancras bell ring, and the people all mourning around, the people all mourning around. Well, who is dead, Lord Lovell, he cried. Who is dead, cried he. An old woman said, some lady is dead. They called her Lady Nancy. They called her Lady Nancy. So he's ordered the grave to be opened wide, and the shroud to be turned down. Then he's kissed her clay-cold lips, and the tears came trickling down. The tears came trickling down. Lady Nancy, she died as it might be today. Lord Lovell as at tomorrow. Lady Nancy died out of pure grief. Lord Lovell died out of sorrow. Lord Lovell died out of sorrow. Lady Nancy was buried in St. Pancras churchyard. Lord Lovell in the choir. From her bosom a red, red rose, and from Lord Lovell's a briar. From Lord Lovell's a briar. And there they grew and they turned and twined, till they could grow no higher. There they twined in a true lover's knot, for all to see and admire, for all to see and admire. I met my love at Woolwich Pier, beneath the big crane standing, and oh, the love I felt for her, it passed all understanding. Took her sailing on the river flow, sweet river flow. London town was mine to give her, sweet Thames flow softly, made the Thames into a crown. Flow, sweet river flow, made a brooch of silver town, sweet Thames flow softly. At London Yard I held her hand, at Blackwall Point I faced her, at the Isle of Dogs I kissed her lips and tenderly embraced her. Heard the bells of Greenwich ringing, flow, sweet river flow. All the while my heart was singing, sweet Thames flow softly. Limehouse Reach I gave her the flow, sweet river flow. As the ribbon for her hair, sweet Thames flow softly. From Shadwell Docks to Nine Elms Reach, we cheek to cheek were dancing. Her necklace made of London Bridge, her beauty was enhancing. Kissed her once again at Wapping, flow, sweet river flow. After that there was no stopping, sweet Thames flow softly. dark it was her ring. Flow, sweet river, flow. I'd have given her anything. Sweet Thames, flow softly. From rather high to Putney Bridge, my love I was declaring, and she from Kew to Isleworth, her love for me was swearing. Love that sets my heart a burning. Flow, sweet river, flow. Never saw the tide was turning. Sweet Thames, flow softly. Hampton Court to twist. Flow, sweet river, flow. As a bracelet for her wrist. Sweet Thames, flow softly. And now, alas, the tide has changed. My love, she has gone from me, and winter's frost has touched my heart and put a blight upon me. Creeping fog is on the river. Flow, sweet river, flow. Sun and moon and stars gone with her. Sweet Thames, flow softly. Sweet Thames runs to the sea. Flow, sweet river, flow. Bearing ships and part of me. Sweet Thames, flow softly. For friends and neighbors, I'm going to leave you. I have no doubt you think it's strange, but God be thanked, I never have robbers, neither have I done any wrong. For some may think it's for some bad action, and some may think it's for something wrong, and some may think a different notion has happened to run across my mind. For once I courted a pretty fair maid, and well I knew she did love me, but all I earned, so fast I spent it, free and easy I threw it away. I courted her both late and early. I courted her by night and day, but nature's bride, so long undaunted, called me across the raging sea. Susquehanna, and there I'll stop, but I will not stay on Greenville's ferry. I will cross over to Virginia's Alders. I'll make my way. When I arrive in Virginia's Alders, it's where I'll stop and stay a while until I hear my friends and neighbors and the handsome girl I've left behind. Oh, I thought I heard the old man say,
"Leave her, Johnny, leave her.
You can go ashore and draw your pay,
And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. You can go ashore and draw your pay, and it's time for us to leave her.
You can make her fast and stow the gear,
Leave her, Johnny, leave her.
and leave her moored to the West Street Pier,
And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. You can go ashore and draw your pay, and it's time for us to leave her.
Well, the winds were foul and the work was hard.
Leave her, Johnny, leave her.
From Liverpool docks to the Brooklyn yard,
And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. You can go ashore and draw your pay, and it's time for us to leave her.
oh, I thought I heard the old man say,
Leave her, Johnny, leave her.
just one more drag and then be they.
And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. You can go ashore and draw your pay, and it's time for us to leave her.
As I walked out one evening, all in the month of May, down by a flowery garden where Betsy she did stray, I overheard a damsel in sorrow to complain, all for her absent lover who ploughed the raging main. I stepped up to this fair maid and put her in surprise. She owned she did not know me, I being in disguise. I said, my charming creature, my joy and heart's delight, how far have you to travel this dark and stormy night? Away, kind sir, to the Claudy Banks, if you will please to show pity a poor girl distracted, for there I have to go. I'm searching for a young man, and Johnny is his name, and on the banks of Claudy I'm told he does remain. If Johnny he was here this night, he'd keep me from all harm. But he's cruising the wide ocean in tempest and in storm. He's cruising the wide ocean for honour and for gain. But I hear his ship was wrecked all on the coast of Spain. When Betsy heard this dreadful news, she fell into despair, a wringing of her hands and a tearing of her hair. Since Johnny's gone and left me, no man on earth I'll take, but in some lonesome valley I'll wander for his sake. Young Johnny, hearing her say so, he could no longer stand. He fell into her arms, crying, Betsy, I'm that man. I am that faithful young man who you had thought was slain. And since we've met on Claudy Banks, we'll never part again. Why weep you by the tide, lady? Why weep you by the tide? I'll wed you to my youngest son, and you shall be his bride. And you shall be his bride, lady, so comely to be seen. But I she let the tears down fall for Jock of Hazeldean. Now let this wilful grief dry, that cheek so pale. Young Frank is chief of Errington and Lord of Langlydale. His step is first in peaceful hall, his sword in battle keen. But she let the tears down fall for Jock of Hazeldean. A chain of gold you shall not lack, nor braid to bind your hair, nor mettled hound, nor managed hawk, nor palfrey fresh and fair. And you, the foremost of them all, shall ride our forest queen. But she let the tears down fall for Jock of Hazeldean. The church was decked at morning tide, the tapers glimmered fair. The priest and bridegroom wait the bride, and dame and knight are there. They sought her both by bower and hall, the lady was not seen. She's o'er the border and away with Jock of Hazeldean. Oh, she's o'er the border and away with Jock of Hazeldean. See how the sky's all silver, beautiful Montreal. Out of the sky it's silver, snowflakes begin to fall. I sit here by my window, I take my pen in hand, I sound a little wintry, you'll have to understand. How is California? How is the weather there? Where every day is sunny and all the skies are fair. Tell me, do you remember how once upon a time we'd sit and watch the snow fall, sharing a glass of wine? Oh, that sad old wintry feeling, I don't really seem to mind. Sad but sweet old wintry feeling. Oh, that wintry feeling, somehow it just seems to suit me fine. If you are never cold, love, who's going to keep you warm? You'll take the sun for granted, you run from every storm. But Lord, me and this old guitar, we've seen a storm or two. We've seen a million drifters, these snowflakes and you. Oh, that sad old wintry feeling, I don't really seem to mind. Sad but sweet old wintry feeling. Oh, that wintry feeling, somehow it just seems to suit me fine. Oh, that sad old wintry feeling, I don't really seem to mind. Sad but sweet old wintry feeling. Oh, that wintry feeling, somehow it just seems to suit me fine. Oh, that wintry feeling suits me fine. I know the way that I feel about you. I'm never going to run away, never going to run away. Never knew the way that I lived without you. I'm never going to run away, never going to run away. I came to you where no one would hear me, sick and weary of being alone. Empty streets and hungry faces, the world's no place when you're on your own. A heart needs a home. Some people say that I should forget you, but I'm never going to be untrue, never going to make you blue. Better life, they'll say, had I never met you, but I'm never going to be untrue, never going to make you blue. Tongues talk fire and eyes cry rivers, Indian givers, hearts of stone. Paper ships and painted faces, the world's no place when you're on your own. A heart needs a home. Not long ago near Penrith Town lived a free selector's daughter. She wasn't born in Penrith Town but far across the water. Her father had read some wondrous weeks and visited every quarter, and the young men round all cast my looks at the free selector's daughter. Now being new to Penrith Town, to a house that was invited, just in for a social cup of tea, her mother seemed delighted. I looked to the right and then to the left, no escape was in that quarter, and my heart as I sat went pit-a-pat to the free selector's daughter. Now after tea her mother said, we have a new piano, the daughter plays those happy days upon the banks of Banner, and she explained that Love Junction, you could hear it down the quarter, and I felt sorry for any worry with the free selector's daughter. She's laid on the shelf quite long enough that none now care to hold her, and the young men think she's getting tough, or else they feel I've told her. Her affected airs make you stare, and the figure is a slaughter, and her mother thought that I was hooked to the free selector's daughter. If ever I marry in New South Wales, it'll be no girl affected. My future bride shall scorn some pride, or be by me neglected. All you young men that have got some sense, go visit in that quarter. If you want a beauty on the shelf, have a free selector's daughter.